Hello all, my name is Dekhi Patel. I'm an assistant head regulatory. I specialize in medical device regulatory affairs. I basically help manufacturers get regulatory approvals in CE, FDA and CDSCO, etc. I also help them comply with the regulatory requirements. Today I'm going to give you a glimpse of a day in the life of a regulatory affairs professional. Start my day by logging into software that we use to keep a track of all the activities we have performed and activities that are pending. Thereafter, I check my emails and I ensure to reply to all the critical emails first, such as client communications, communications with external vendors like notified bodies, CROs, authorized representatives, and I also ensure to reply to all the internal communications that are required by my colleagues. As a head, project for preparation of technical file and obtaining CE certification is assigned to different teams by me. The team is assigned with monthly submission targets. Each team is headed by a team lead. Every tasks are assigned daily on the monthly submission targets by each team lead to team members through software. Each task will be assigned as a priority and timeline. Types of submission can vary from CE certification, 510(k) submissions, and country registrations, etc. Based on the type of submission, the relevant guidelines and standards are followed. For instance, if the submission is for CE certification of a medical device, then the regulation EU MDR 2017/745 is followed. Similarly, regulatory requirements are different for every country. The team prepares the documents as per the requirements stated in the regulations, such as technical construction file with the help of product and company-specific data provided by the manufacturer. A technical construction file is prepared based on the risk classification of a medical device ranging from low risk to high risk device. The team lead will review the documents for its adequacy. After the required changes suggested by the team lead, the team member finalizes the documents. Weekly reports of the progress of work are shared through software to the client. On the other hand, one of my core activities is to identify the notified bodies to be approached for third-party assessments. I facilitate communication with the notified bodies via team leaders, as well as with the external vendors such as laboratories that are to be approached for conducting testing on the medical devices, also the CROs for post-market clinical follow-up studies, etc. Prior to submission of the technical file, our internal quality assurance department reviews the technical files to ensure an unbiased review of the document's compliance with regulatory requirements. Once the QA review is complete, the responsible team from the regulatory department reworks both the QA review comments and any comments from the client to finalize the documents before they are submitted to the notified body. After completion of the technical construction file, it is submitted to the notified body for technical assessment review. If there are any queries or non-conformances identified by the notified body, then the team lead shall provide relevant corrective and preventive actions against it. The same shall be reviewed by me and then response is shared with the notified body. Once the technical assessment is through, the notified body conducts an on-site audit at the manufacturer's site. My team and I support the manufacturers to face the third-party audit. The non-conformances raised during the audit are catered by us to ensure adequate closure of all the non-conformances. Thereafter, the CE certificate is issued to the manufacturer, which means that the product is safe and effective to be placed on the market. Apart from these activities, I am also involved in identifying the classification of devices at the initial stage, helping clients with country registration, arranging for research and development sessions with the team so that they can stay updated with the new regulatory requirements, and ensuring timely submissions to the notified body. I'm also involved with the marketing team where the regulatory guidance is needed while pitching for a project to various manufacturers. Our team also harvests freshers who are not well versed with the activities of the regulatory affairs profession. Hence, they are trained for each of the activities, starting from introduction to the standards, preparation of documents, and handling projects end-to-end. So this was just a peek into my day as a regulatory affairs professional. Thank you.